Welcome to Spiritology Sense, where everything now makes sense. This is going to be a general collective read for the sign of Aquarius. I hear Aquarius saying, read me. Okay, Aquarius, so let's see what we're looking at. Don't look at my nails and don't judge. I'm already conscious of it. So I have the Three of Chalice here. I have the Eight of Pentacles. I have the King of Chalice. I'm just going to keep going. And I have the Four of Swords. I have the Seven of Pentacles. I'll keep going until my spirit tells me to stop. I have the Ace of Wands Shuffle. Wow, that's a lot of cards. I'm getting backstories. Past, present, and future tense. There's no such thing. The Wilderness. A Seven of Chalice and the Three of Wands. Okay. And on the top of the deck, I have the Nine of Swords. Bear with me. This is going to be a slow read, okay? I just sighed like that. So I feel like there is something that I feel like the Aquarius energies are feeling energy is feeling I'm getting mixed messages here. That's why I paused. I was going to say that the Aquarius energies are feeling depressed, but they're not. But they're acting like they're depressed. So they're not feeling depressed. They're pretending to be depressed. Why would somebody pretend to be depressed? Oh, so the Aquarius energies, you know, you're playing dead. Yeah. So, you know, let's say you got in like an altercation, God forbid, or something like that, right? And if you're an idiot and people are hitting you, you lay still so that they think that you're dead or you're down and out, and so they can walk away from you so you can get the time you need to recover, right? That is a dumb idea. Don't do that. Fight back. Okay, never play dead because it might just put a bullet in your head while you're lying there helpless. You might have just give them your ticket. You know, so don't ever do that. I don't know whose stupid idea that was. But here you're wearing a mask here, and it's showing that you're a little depressed, okay, and that you're contemplating hurting something or someone, but that's not what you're doing. You're actually coming up with a plan here. That's what I'm seeing here. I see a crowd here too, okay, in this picture. I see like a crowded area. So it's like you're coming up with a plan to broadcast something, to reveal something, the revelation, okay, the wilderness, okay? You feel like it's your best bet. You feel like if you broadcast, if you shed a light on something here, then it's going to save you. And so you're planning to reveal something, to tear something down, like an enterprise or business or something, okay? Or some form of structure. And you feel like if you do that, if you take the mask off that you're wearing, then it's going to help bring something to fruition. And you're actually right. You know, where you're going, where you're traveling to, the people, what I'm getting here instead of traveling is whatever information you're delivering, whatever you're revealing, whatever light's being shed on, the people are going to receive it, or the public's going to receive it, okay? And I feel like something about you having the accolades to do it, or the finances or something like that. So you have the finances to do this, okay? Because this is going to require a lot of orchestrating, a lot of organizing. Okay, so I see a teamwork here, I see a staff here, I see an office, I see desk, I see a lot of people here planning this. Okay, and wherever you're going, this information is going to get received, but that's what's going to save you. Okay, so it's a matter of battle of the fittest, like who gets to the finish line first. But because you're pulling the public's eye to something, it's like a form of disruption or corruption. And because you're pulling the eye to something that's happening in your life, it's going to cause the others to shy away from you. Have you ever seen someone fire a shot in the air and things run or scatter? It's like that. It's almost like you're firing a shot. Okay. And that's what's going to save you from going to the cemetery. Okay. Because I feel like you're actually, and here's the revelation too, and this is what you're planning. You're planning to let some secrets out. Okay. And the secrets that you're planning to let out, it's going to save you from dying. And I mean physically dying. Okay. The reason why you would have potentially died here is because you're playing the silent game. There's a song where in the line it says, "Closed mouth don't get fed." I feel like you need to take that advice, because I feel like you playing the silent game is gonna cost your life. Okay, but you having the knowledge that you have and revealing that knowledge. Okay, you having the higher knowledge that you have and revealing that knowledge is going to bring justice to you. Okay, and here's the revelation. I feel like you're going to need to take your own advice and walk away from some type of finances or something like that. Okay, in order to get the healing. And you have the resources to do so because you're financially abundant. But you're going to lose your life if you don't go through with this plan. This is like a cemetery. Like it's either you or me. That's just how I think. It's either you or me. This life got too deep for you, baby. Okay? No, it's not the person that's singing the song. It's just the energy that I'm picking up on. That's what the ancestors are playing. Okay? So don't mix things up. All right. So the revelation here, you taking names, you revealing and showing what's going on is what's going to save you. You staying silent is going to cost you. Yeah, you're going to have to walk away from something. Okay, you're going to have to pack your shit and go. So you're pretending to be down, but you're not down. Okay, you're actually trying to get them to get off you, but that's not going to help. You've been doing that and they're still coming. So you're going to have to use reverse psychology, or you're going to have to reverse your strategy or something like that. Okay, you're going to have to come out with a plan. You're going to have to carve out a plan. Okay, and you're going to have to release your worry and fear of retribution and retaliation, because I feel like you revealing whatever it is you're revealing is what's going to prevent the retaliation and the retribution, the whatever, the retaliation, the revenge. Okay. And you're planning to travel and go somewhere and reveal this, and wherever you go, they're going to receive this information. Okay. So, if they usually tell kids, don't walk by yourself to school or to anywhere, because if you do, you risk the risk of someone grabbing you. But if you walk in a crowd, then the chances of them taking you is slim. Or you walk on a busy street. That's the only thing that's going to save your life right now, because I feel like you're in a pickle. And I feel like if you don't do the revelation, but on a broader spectrum, like a big torn down, you're going to get torn down. Okay? And I feel like you realize that. Okay, you feel like you're working against yourself here, and you're starting to realize that. Okay, yeah, Six of Swords. You're starting to see things from a much higher perspective, and you know what to do. They keep saying you know what to do. Okay, you need to get out of your comfort zone and stop. When you're going through, I've seen clips on television where once in a while you hear a flight attendant says there's a young lady or a young man that looks uncomfortable, and they had to call and they found out that person was being human trafficked. Just like they put guns on them, they threaten them, put knives on them, and walk them through the airport. But if you walk through the airport silently, of course they're going to get the opportunity to kidnap you. But if you yell, kick, and scream, odds overwhelming. Not everybody at that airport is organized, is an organized crime person, And that's what's going to save you. Closed mouth don't get fed. You really, really, really have to open your mouth and yell. You're going to have to blow the whistle so that everybody looks. And that's what's going to save you from the cemetery. And that's what you're contemplating. And you're right. Okay. Yeah, you're walking away from something here. Because whoever you're dealing with is causing a delay in your life. You know, they're causing illusions. They're telling you to wait so because they got a master plan. But no, it's to delay you. It's to hold you back. It's like, no, no, dog, don't do this. Don't do that. Yes, do it. Okay, because that's, grab your shit, your loyalty. This house is no home. Okay, you're planning to invite someone somewhere. Okay, there's an invitation here. Okay, this says receive insider information on your desk. So you do have on your decks. So you do have insider information that's going to help save your life. But if you don't use it, it's going to cost your life, Aquarius. And that's what I see going on here. Okay. So I do hear the Aquarius energy is calling out. And you have to think. You better think about what it's gonna do to us. Something like that, you know. Once in a while, when loyalty is not being served anymore, you know, you have to get up from the table. Okay, and I think that's what you're learning. Okay, you're gonna have to find the strength to become the King of Swords. You know, your head or my head? Whose head? You know, you're going to have to find the strength to face your demons. Okay, you're going to have to be the light. You're going to have to shine light on something that is not good so that you can be good. And that's the truth. That's really, really what I'm seeing here. I see a lot of crowd. I see a lot of people. I saw a desk. I even hear marketing strategies like you got to be real creative with whatever you're doing because you have a bunch of folks on your ass and you're going down. That their goal is to tear you down. It's almost like you're outnumbered. Okay, and their goal is to bury you, so you got to bury them before they bury you. And you seem to have the tools, you seem to know things beforehand. You have whatever you need in the bag. You just need to utilize that shit because it's you. They're coming for you. Stop lying to yourself. Stop creating illusions. Stop making promises that you can't keep. Stop hanging out with in situations that doesn't serve you. Okay, there's something you're doing that's very, very deceptive. It's like, look at this. You want this? Come and get it, but you're not offering it. You know, you're lying. You know, you're bringing in the energy to you. Whatever you sow, you shall reap. So whatever you think about, you bring about, and you're bringing that energy to you. And that's why the crowd is coming towards you. But you need the crowd to come towards you, not in a negative way, in a positive way, and then go towards whatever you want it to go towards. But you're going to end up at a cemetery if you don't get your shit together. Okay, and there's also some place you want to be with love. Okay, but you're not even worried about that right now. Right now, you're being conservative in that department. It's like, you know what? I feel like I have love. I want to share my love with someone. But right now, I feel like what I'm facing right now, I won't live long enough to even enjoy the love. And you're right. Okay. And so you have the Seven of Chalice here. Okay. And that's what you're contemplating. Okay. You got to look past the underlying illusions still. You got to see what's really before you. Okay. And you got to stop being deceptive here. You got to stop taking free shit. Stop stealing. Stop blackmailing. Stop betraying. Or maybe somebody else is doing that to you. But whatever you're doing is causing some bad karmic behaviors to come around you. It's bringing down something really bad on you. You've been doing it for far too long and you're comfortable. And it's harvest. You know, it's like you planted something a long time ago. Now it's time to reap. Okay, you're going to have the Strength card. Okay, King of Swords. Okay. To do what you're supposed to do, because I just keep hearing it's either you or me. That's just how I think. It's either you or me. This life got too deep for you, baby. Yeah, so something is getting overbearing. Okay, really tiring for you, Aquarius energy. Okay, they're telling me to read Romai. Maybe you love Romai. Okay, they're saying something like that. Okay, so maybe you have spiritual awareness or something like that. Okay, but there's a plan and you're the plan and you're helping with the plan, but what you don't see is that you're the plan. Okay, the end game is to knock you down. You're the last domino. Okay, you are the job. Like with Angelina Jolie, is it Angelina Jolie or Brad Pitt? Yeah, and so they went into this place and they were playing dominoes or cards or something like that. And the guy said, what's the job? And Brad Pitt shot him and said, you're the job. The whole time you were the job. The whole time you were the target. The whole time you were the project. But you like, oh, I'm the master. I sit at the head of the table, and everybody at the head of the table is laughing at you because yeah, you're the master and you orchestrate this and you're handling this, but you're outnumbered by us. And if you go in a room and there's 10 people in there and it's just you, no matter how bad of a motherfucker you are, 10 people are going to beat your ass and they're going to give you a good ass whooping because it's still one you and it's still 10 of them. So unless you're really, really fast with your gun and your pulls to take out 10 men at once, you kind of have no, the ball is in their court. They have the handle and you have the blade. You have to switch that out, okay? Let's read something to you. But that's what I see happening with you, okay? Okay. This spiritual gift signifies the ending of a period of suffering and opening up to a time of new opportunity, a flourishing and thriving release of your unique soul fragrance into the world. It is a gift worth having. So this warning is a gift. This spiritual insight is a gift, okay? And it signifies the end of a period of suffering. So you can put you can put an end to the suffering or to the what's about to approach you, okay? Because you have the gift of foresight, okay, and insight. So then the sticking point is not the value of the gift. The sticking point, the place where one can stumble and place hands to the ground to break a fall rather than open them to receive, is in thorn. The thorn is the point of pain. It is what tears at you, but it's essential for you to receive the rose. Your thorn may be the love you need to let go of now, so you are open to your present rather than your haunted past. Your thorn may be the fear that if you grow too vibrant and embrace the magnificence of your being, others will shun you out of jealousy or fear and leave you alone. Your thorn may be a constant need for bargain with life, that you shall take one step provided certain unwanted events don't take place. Rather than just accepting it and living as it is presented to you, your thorn may be looking deep within the heart and removing a crown of thorns, representative of your suffering over a long, long time, letting go, allowing the heart to heal. This with a sense of virginal purity to emanate from the heart, releasing that great suffering has not tarnished its radiance, but allow it to grow strong. The reason why I'm reading like a kindergartner is because you're going back and forth as to whether or not you should execute this plan. Like I said, I got the image like when somebody's being kidnapped and they're walking through the airport and they're afraid to scream. Like, nah, scream. Not every security guard, not every cashier person, not every check-in person, not everybody at every terminal or is a sex offender, okay? There's people in that airport that are not organized crime members. Okay, so scream bloody hell and somebody will hear you. There's always somebody that's super brave and will take on the collective. And the last thing, nobody's going to respond because the last thing they need is to draw attention to themselves. If one of the domino falls down, all of the domino falls down. And they know that. So they work overtime to protect each other, okay? They're vicious with that because protecting one means protecting all. So you're going back and forth and wondering, should I do this? Yeah, you should. Because I don't know what it's in pertain to. I don't know what the crime is. But I feel like you're in super duper danger. Like you're heading, your destination is the cemetery. Okay? And it's your final destination. And you're going there fast. But you don't have to. Okay? You're ready for love, heart. You're ready for love. Heart can now be free from expectation and instead be open to life with curiosity and reverence. Oh, those thorns. They have served their purpose, not in and of themselves, but rather that they have proven you worthy of the rose and ready now to receive its beauty, healing, and grace. Okay, so wherever you're going in terms of love, because I did see love there for you, but I feel like you shove it on the back burner, okay? I feel like that's where you need to That's what you will, you being your authentic self and speaking your truth, that's what's going to bring in that healing and that grace and give you finally that peace. Okay, you conquering your demons or your enemies, so to speak. So whatever your thorns are or have been, be willing to deal with them, to face them, and most importantly, release them without any threat of doubt, shame, guilt, or recrimination, beloved. So they're saying that don't feel bad for outing these people or beating them to the finish line. It's either you or me. That's just how I think. It's either you or me, and they're saying it's you. The whole group picked you to take the fall. Okay, so you got to turn the tables. You're not, I see you at the head of the table. It's like a conference room. You're not in charge. You think you're in charge because you have the finances. You're not in charge. You are the job. You are the target. Whatever your thorns are or have been, be willing to deal with them, to face them, and most importantly, to release them without any shred of doubt, shame, guilt, or recrimination. Beloved, you are a beloved one, and they have served, and now their purpose has been completed. These things have, everything, seasons come and seasons change, and this has been a period in your life that has passed and is dead and gone, and you need to take on a new layer of skin and shed your old skin because it no longer serves you. I know you think you're in too deep, but you're not. Okay, well, you are, but not in a good light, not the way you used to be, right? Okay, the celestial rose of Ma promises a gift worth so much more than any pain you're holding on to. So release to receive now. Can you sense the dew soft petals and luscious fragrance opening to you now? I want you to place your hands in an open palm, upward facing posture at the front of your chest as if you're open and ready to receive, okay? And what I want you to be open and ready to receive is this gift of knowledge, okay? To be forewarned is to be forearmed. So say the following: Ramai, who loves me unconditionally, guide the spirit of gift of the Divine Mother, the blessing of the celestial rose of Ma, into my open hands and open heart, that I may know myself to be a cherished holy child of the universe, with my life unfolding according to sublime grace. Help me to surrender whatever stands in the way of such fulfillment now. May I be blessed to release pain and be open to joy. Through merciful compassion, so be it. Now I want you to close your hands in prayer at your heart, bow your head, and just sit there for a moment in a sacred manner and just honor yourself, okay? And honor your inner knowing, because what you're seeing, feeling, and contemplating is real, and you must execute it or you're going to be executed. This has been your read.